Alright, now we're recording. We're re-recording.
We'll see when I gotta do this again.
Now I gotta do it again.
All right, what's up, guys? Misplay Mayhem here with the Dark Mission deck profile.
Misplaying already with the intro, like usual.
And I'm bringing you my Dark Magician profile. It's not necessarily a competitive deck. It is kind of like more of a fun deck. You can mess around with it. I would say you can use this kind of like a base for whatever you want to go into. With that said, let's go into the deck profile. Starting off, triple of your boy, Dark Magician or Maho Negro.
So I have a quick question. Why 3 different artworks?
Because there's 3 different types of dank, bro. It's a dank magician deck, bro.
Hashtag Dank Magicians.
Alright. Then triple Magician Rod. For those of you who don't know what Magician Rod does, Magician Rod allows you to add 1 spell Dark Magician spell or trap that lists Dark Magician in its text when it's normal summoned. Which would of course kick off with all this dank, all your dank magician plays. Adding Eternal Soul, Dark Magic Circle, Mission Navigation, a bunch of crazy ass cards like that. Next, I play triple Keeper Dragon Magic. I like the fusion build. I have been thinking of bumping down to maybe 2, mainly because I have been drawing to Polymerization a lot more lately. I don't know. That's my personal, but right now I have them at 3. Now I have double Apprentice Illusion Magician. I do not have the 3rd one. That bitch is $16. I'm not dropping $16 on this. I will trade for this, but right now, it's pretty good for me at 2. If you also want to run it at 2, go right ahead. Now for the one-ups in my deck, the hand trap. Well, yeah, there's 2 of them. But your Effect Veiler and Ash Blossom. I only like to have 2, mainly because the rest of my deck is kind of like a control deck. It's been negating a bunch of stuff, as you'll see later on the video. 1 Magician of Dark Illusion. Really good card if you activate a spell or trap during your opponent's turn, or I believe a monster effect. No, just spell and trap. Yeah, the spell or trap during your opponent's turn, you can automatically just special summon him. So if you already have Dark Magical Circle on the field, activate Eternal Soul during your opponent's turn, bam. And what's also dope, this guy also counts as Dark Magician, so you're gonna get that bash on the field. I run the 1 Mahad. I don't really usually have him in my opening hand. When I do, it doesn't really matter. I can usually discard him pretty quickly and just get him done with. When you don't have him in your opening hand, what you could do, or what happens if you draw into Mahad, automatically special summon it. And whenever Mahad battles a dark monster, his attack automatically doubles. If this card were to die by battle or card effect, you get special summon from your Dark Vision from your hand, deck, or graveyard, which is pretty cool. Dark Vision Girl. There's been some Dark Vision Girl stuff coming out that will make her playable with the Dark Vision deck, which is why I'm not running her in the deck. Everyone knows what Dark Vision Girl does. I don't want to explain it, but I'm gonna explain it anyway. It gains 300 attack points for each Dark Magician or Magician of Black Chaos in your graveyard or on the field, which is including your opponents as well. And Magician of Chaos. This card's actually a lot easier to bring out than people think. You could bring it out with Magician Navigation. You could bring it out with Dark Renewal, Dark Magical Veil, Eternal Soul, because his name actually becomes Dark Magician on the field and in the graveyard. So you can keep bringing this dude back, spam the board this dude. His effect is when the spell or trap card is activated, quick effect, you can destroy 1 card in the field. Pretty damn dank. Alright, that's it for our monster lineup. I don't want to put in this deck. For our spells, we have triple Dark Magical Circle. This spell has been reprinted I don't know how many times, but it is easy to get. It should be like no more than $1. For those of you who do not know what this card does, when this card is activated, you could look at the top 3 cards of your deck, and if one of them is Dark Magician himself or Dark Magician spell or trap, you can add them to your hand. And whenever Dark Magician is summoned in general, you could target 1 card on the field and banish it. Unfortunately, this card is the target, so that's kind of a setback. For the rest of the spells, they are going to be 1-ofs. So starting off, I play 1 Super Poly. Super Poly because you could easily go into people like Starving Venom or any of these other Dragon fusions because you are either gonna be going against Dragon fusion monsters or Dragon monsters, fucking Thunder Dragons and whatever Dragon builds are going on right now. Blue Eyes, all the monsters nowadays are going to be dark monsters. So you easily super poly with your opponent's monster and just bring out a quick Starving Venom Fusion Dragon. That's what I like to do. I've seen people use kind of Salmon Great, that Salmon Great Fusion. You could definitely put them in your deck if you want to. That's a personal choice. Dark Magical Veil. You pay a stack, especially when one spellcaster from your great hand or graveyard, or one dark spellcaster. So it's pretty good to sacrifice those quick life points. Get your Dark Magician on the field as quick as possible. My personal opinion. One dark magic attack. Easy spell and trap removal. Illusion Magic. This card allows you to tribute one spellcaster to add 2 copies of Dark Magician to your hand. Again, a quick, easy way to access Dark Magician. I play the one polymerization. I haven't meaning to put another one in this, but right now I only have one. For some reason, I can't find any polymerizations. I do want to not order on Amazon.
I actually have one on me that I'm not using.
I might have one at home if you need.
Well, I just picked up 3. And I'm probably put this in the deck. 1, Secret Village of the Spellcasters. Pretty self-explanatory. As long as you control a spellcaster, your opponent can activate any spells. And let me tell you right now, you want to activate your spells.
I played against this card in the Altergeist.
This card is a bitch if your opponent doesn't play any spellcasters, which most likely they don't. But since this new structure that came out, they might start playing spellcasters.
Why are you sounding robotic?
Because this is a tutorial. All right, now we have the Eye of Timaeus. I'm pretty sad that you're not able to search this card with Magician's Rod or add it to your hand with Dark Magical Circle. That's fine though. Whenever you do draw this card, if you have Dark Magician or Dark Magician Girl on the field, you can fusion summon a card with Dark Magician or Dark Magician Girl in its text. So you pretty much it's just a 1-card fusion. One secret book, one spellbook of secrets, spellbook of knowledge. Drop the knowledge. Mainly, if I don't have this card already in my hand, and I have this card allows me to search knowledge, and from here I'm able to tribute one spellcaster and draw 2 cards. If for some reason you have both of these in your hand, opening hand, you're able to discard spellbook of secrets and draw 2 cards. And my two personal favorite spells. Magician's right and left hand, as long as you control a spellcaster, it negates the first spell and or trap. Well, left hand negates the first traps, and right hand negates the first spell. So it's gonna be pretty annoying for your opponent, and you have to waste resources. One of Lower Darkness. I do want to add more of these in here. I'm just trying to find a way that won't clog up my deck, and evenly balance out my monsters and spells. Now this card just came out of Dual Power. Really good card for Dark Magician Girl and Dark Magician. If you control Dark Magician, you're able to special summon Dark Magician Girl from your hand, deck, or graveyard. And you're able to set, I think, that Dark Burning Magic, or Dark Magic Twin Burst. I forgot what one of them did. Dark Magic Twin Burst either banished or destroyed all cards in the field. Either way, I suggest getting that card because unfortunately I do not have this card in my deck. It's really good for all that board removal and stuff on the traps. I do need to put that card. I'm gonna put that card in eventually. Right now we're running, of course, triple Eternal Soul. What Eternal Soul does, long as this card is face up on the field, Dark Magician is unaffected by card effects in general. What's also cool about this too, once per turn during either player's turn, you can special summon Dark Magician from your graveyard or your hand for free. Always really good. What's also pretty good, you're also able to add Dark Magic Attack. So pretty much if you already control Dark Magician, you're just not sure about your opponent's back row, add Dark Magician attack, boom. Right now, I only have one Magician Navigation. These cards are really hard to find right now. And again, I do not want to order these cards on Amazon or whatever website. I'd rather get them right away. So right now, I only have one. What this card does, if you have Dark Magician in your hand, activate it. You have a special one Dark Magician in your hand and a level 7 or lower Dark Spellcaster. Which, of course, you're able to special in this guy. Dark Magician Girl. Magician of Dark Illusion. Or an Apprentice Illusion Girl, or Dark Magician itself, which is also pretty good. I run one Starlight Road, mainly because the secondary effect of, well, not second, kind of one of the effects of Eternal Soul, if it's popped on the field, it destroys all your monsters. So if I still happen to have Starlight Road set, so they pop my Eternal Soul, activate Starlight Road, negate it, and especially someone starts dragging from the deck. Lastly, I have Dark Renewal and Infinite Permanence. Infinite Permanence is, of course, staple negate card. Dark Renewal. As long as you control, when you control a spellcaster and your opponent summons a monster, you tribute both those monsters, and you're able to summon a Dark Spellcaster from the deck, or I'm pretty sure from your deck or graveyard. Now, all right. Let's go to the extra deck. Now, this is my personal extra deck build. You could mess around with the extra deck, all that nightmare stuff you want. I'm not really a meta player myself. I just like kind of mess around for fun. I have Dark Paladin. What Dark Paladin does, you could discard one card and negate one of your opponent's spells. This card also gains 500 attack points for each dragon in the graveyard or on the field, in either player's graveyard or field. Alright, and the main fusion right here, my main fusion, Dark Magician, the Dragon Knight. He counts as Dark Magician on the field and on the graveyard, and he also protects all your spells and traps. So he protects your Eternal Soul and your Dark Magic Circle. Start with a Fusion Dragon for that Super Poly or that Polymerization they have. Amulet Dragon for the other target. If I don't want to go into this guy. When he summons, I can banish all spells from all players' graveyards, and he gains attack for times 100 for each spell that was banished. When he's destroyed, you also get to special summon Dark Magician, so it's pretty dope. Starlight Dragon for Starlight Road, obviously, pretty good card. A lot of people that I played against, I played for kind of like blow up decks that finish going to wipe your whole board. So this card has never really failed me so far. Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon. Mecha Beast Phantom Draco set. Ebon High Magician. Consider Patong. I can't pronounce it. M7. So I have M7 really for the Magician Girl targets, for Apprentice Illusion and Dark Magician Girl, I'm sorry. Number 74. Ebon Illusion Magician Fairy deck season. My Fairy deck season deck. Big Eye. Wee Witch. Borlo Dragon and Crowley. I have Crowley in here, not really for the spellbook part, but the fact that he lets you normal summon at level 5 or higher spellcaster for free. Just don't even gotta summon anything.
And you got like a revolving extra deck monster just in case?
If I do want to switch it up, I do have Dark Cavalry in here. I do want to add more different kind of monsters. But this is what works for me. What works for me isn't going to work for everyone else. But you are, when you make this deck, you are obviously allowed to experiment with it.
All right. Thanks, Pedro.
Yeah, bro.